Welcome to another exciting episode of Smith Street 86. I'm Charlotte, and this week we have special guest Tom.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming. The pleasure is all ours. This week the theme is pets. Do you like pets?
I do like pets. Do you have a pet?
I have a pet, I do. I have a dog. Her name is Tammy, and she thinks she's a human.
I have a pet whose name is Paddington, and he's convinced that life revolves only around sleeping all day.
What is Paddington?
He's a little dog as well.
He's a dog.
Telling you he's a dog. He is a dog.
Cute. But it's the time of week again where we visit the 3D printer superstore, and guess what they're printing out for us this week?
And don't forget, we have 3 helpful hints to help you along the way.
Yeah. Hint number 1 is...
we love carrots.
We love carrots. Okay. I think the first hint might have given it away a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, because we all read like children's stories.
Totally.
Now it's time for a story about Doghouse Cafe.
Let's take a look.
My name's AJ. This is Doghouse, so I guess Australia's first doggy cafe restaurant. It's a doggy cafe, but human friendly. In Australia, you can't have dogs on premises that prepare human food, right? So legally they can be on the footpath, but they're not actually allowed onto the premises. They can be in a courtyard. Because no one's actually done it before, we had to actually work out the legal requirements and how it was going to get done. So we were actually speaking to a few different departments to get it right, you know, and finally we got it after a year, I guess. So Doggichinos are really famous now. The muffins do well, the meat does well. It just depends. You know, we've got cakes as well that do well, you know, birthday cakes and things like that. We've got costumes, which are a big hit, you know. We have clothing, again, same thing. But yeah, definitely the Doggichinos, you know, the fresh meat side of things, the treats that we have for the dogs have been pretty good, so yeah. When we first started, we just wanted to do human grade meat for dogs. There's not many places that actually do human grade meat. Like you can go to a butcher and get meat and then you prepare it and you know you got to add this and that, which is time consuming. So you know we first started with the whole idea that we just want to do treats and fresh human grade meat for dogs. We looked into the so-called doggy cafes and we saw, look, the dogs can't actually get onto the premises, you know what I mean? We started talking to people, we were researching, and you know, people were like, look, I want to have birthday parties for my dogs. But where? You know, we can go to a park, but it's not really a spot which caters for it, right? So we said, okay, and that's where the idea sort of kept growing, you know, we came up with this solution here.
Yeah, so James Davis from Melbourne, dog Zeppelin. He's a Hungarian Vizsla. You got the kangaroo muffin and you got dog beer. They have dog beer here, so beer dog's bitter. So he's drinking that, lucky dog. He's pretty excitable when he's around other dogs, but I mean, that's what's good about this place. They've got all the different areas sectioned off, so you can just put your dog away if they want to feed or whatever by themselves as well. I think it's really good to socialise dogs. It's just good for them and it makes them so they can be a bit more chilled out like this when they're getting all that interaction and socialisation, so I think it's really good.
We want to open other stores. We're working towards that now, and we had to just get the first one right, you know, get the formula right, and then we can open up at different areas. So we're happy with what we've done, so you know, can't complain. You know, so this was supposed to be doggy heaven, and that's what we're working towards.
That's awesome.
How good is that? Doggy heaven, I love it.
Dogachino. Oh my
That's right.
gosh.
Can we get a Dogachino in here? Like
And
two?
so chill.
Two?
So chill.
That's all right. With skinny dog milk would be
Yeah,
great as well. Thank you.
Amazing.
And now it's time for Chat Back, and we're on the streets of Melbourne asking questions about pets.
Yay.
So that bird on the wall, yeah? Like, should we just do this episode on pets? I mean, people have birds as pets. Like, what do you reckon? Yeah? Cool. Hey, do you have any pets?
No, man. I live in an apartment, so no room for pets.
No, I don't actually at the moment.
I've got a freakish rhino cat.
Have you had any pets before?
I had a dog as a kid, like little puppies, but it kind of ran away.
I've had a couple of dogs. I lived in a share house and we got a couple of dogs at the time, but other than that, I've never had a pet to myself essentially, so yeah.
Yeah, I had a cat when I was a kid.
If you could have any animal in the world as a pet, what would it be?
Good question, man. I reckon I'd get like either like a bear or a wolf. Because it used to be pretty cool to walk around just like a bear, kind of like on a leash, just walking down the street.
But that's a hard one. I know it's pretty boring, but I'd probably go with a dog.
A dog, I hate cats. I actually hate my cats so much.
I think a parrot would be really fun.
I'm the opposite. I'd like a savannah cat, one of those ones that are illegal in Australia.
Do you think it's okay to keep animals as pets?
I mean, it depends on how you treat them. You know, if you don't look after it, you know, if you don't feed it, you don't take it out for, you know, regular walks and stuff, depending on the animal, obviously, then obviously I feel like you shouldn't deserve to have a, you know, an animal as a pet.
I think when it comes to keeping, you know, wild animals in houses and whatnot, you're asking for trouble, I guess, so.
Some of them, like domesticated cats and dogs, yeah, I mean, they're not going to survive out in the wild anyway. They've sort of been bred over the course of thousands of years to be with us, so I think that's fine.
If you could be any animal, what would it be?
I would either be an eagle, because obviously you get to fly, I always want to fly, or I'd be a shark, or a whale, you know, ocean, you know, king of oceans, that's pretty cool, yeah.
I'd like to be a bird so that I could fly and see the environment in a different way. I think that'd be cool.
If you could become any animal, what would it be?
Oh, man. I'd be like an eagle. Just want massive talons to tear through my prey. That would be pretty sick. Yeah.
I'd probably want to be like a polar bear or something Arctic. Something really extreme. Yeah,
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming.
That's fun. If you could have any pet in the world, what would it be?
Absolutely a horse. Absolutely a horse. Yes. I always have said someone needs to give me a horse. Buy me a horse. I actually look at Gumtree regularly
To see if they have any horses.
to see if I can buy a
Just
horse.
casually, just a casual
I do.
horse.
I do.
Yeah.
Maybe once every 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, right.
What about you?
Well, I saw a picture of Salvador Dali with his anteater, so I thought an anteater would be like a pretty incredible pet.
Okay, and with that, we're going to throw to a break. I've been working hard though,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a busy break for me.
but I've had a great one. But it's now time to check on the 3D printer. Hint number 2.
Here we go. Easter.
Easter.
Well,
Well, look, I'm going to pretend I don't know what it is, but
Let's play that game.
Let's play that game. Maybe it's chocolate.
what if it is chocolate or an egg?
An edible 3D printed object.
Or
that
a
would
chicken.
Be pretty amazing.
A chicken.
Now we're going to go to a story about the first cat cafe in Australia.
We're just having a conversation of, you know, what would you do if you could do your dream job? And he came up with open up a cat cafe. My name's Anita Lochran. I'm a co-founder of Cat Cafe Melbourne. So what a cat cafe is that we've got 16 resident cats that live on site. We've selected them all from rescue shelters for their personalities. Every morning we have an hour and a half of cleaning. There's a lot of cleaning involved in cafes as well, obviously, but for us it's a bit different. We don't have a full-fledged kitchen, so we don't need to worry about that aspect too much. It's more about making sure that the cat areas are as clean as possible. cat cafes that we saw in Japan. We went there about 6 years ago, and when we came back to Australia, we decided to open one ourselves because there hadn't been any here, and we thought there'd be a lot of interest. Being the first in Australia, there were a lot of hurdles to go through. Getting permission from the City Council took us a year. Even just explaining what the concept of a cat cafe to them was quite challenging, because unless people had been overseas to a cat cafe or known someone who had gone to one, it was, they just didn't know what it was. Checks with the cats as well. They get daily checks with eyes, ears, teeth, making sure that they're healthy. So it's kind of a crossover between retail, hospitality and animal services. And so customers can come in for hourly sessions and hang out and relax with the cats. We've also got a cafe on our first floor, so if customers would like coffees and snacks inside with the cats, they can do that as well. So we provide a social environment with cats.
How great is that?
So cool.
So you can have a chai latte and have a mingle with the cats.
With a kitty cat too.
You don't even need a friend.
No, you don't need to take a break. You can have the
Yeah.
cat.
Well, exactly. That's
exactly
exactly
right.
right. Have a break and have a cat.
There you go. There you go.
But now it's time for trivia time. Tom, you don't know this, but we have a very special segment, and every week we are asked a series of questions based on the topic of each episode.
Each correct answer giving the points, adding up to determine who will be the winner of the grand prize.
Yes!
Oh my
Such a quick learner. Oh my gosh. And here with us today is our trivia time host, Caitlin.
Thank you as
Yay!
always. Love to be here.
It's always great to have you here.
Always. All right, we're excited to be answering questions on pets.
Oh, I'm so excited. I do like pets.
Alrighty, are you ready for the first question?
Let's go.
Got your cards?
Yes.
So basically, just ask it, hold up the correct answer, or whichever you think is the correct answer.
Okay.
First question. What is a dog's most highly developed sense? Is it A, taste, B, smell, C, sight, or D, touch?
Ooh. So we reveal
Yeah, so
that our answer is
3, 2, 1. You're both correct.
Hey!
1 point
Very
each.
good.
Laka. Boom. B for boom.
Boom for boom.
Alrighty,
That's
next
great.
question. Which dog breed is the smallest of them all? Is it
Ah.
A, Dachshund, B, Shih Tzu, C, Pomeranian, or C, Chihuahua? Sorry, D, Chihuahua.
So much cuteness to consider. So much cuteness to consider.
They're all adorable.
Okay.
Answers in 3, 2, 1. You're upside down.
I am.
D is the correct answer. It is the Chihuahua.
It hurt more than I was expecting. It hurt more than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Okay.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
We've got how old was the world's oldest dog
Oh.
on the Australian cattle farm named Bluey in human years?
Cute.
Alrighty, was it A, 32?
In human years.
Human years.
So I've got to do some math.
This is the oldest dog.
So I've got to do some math.
No, this is like...
Oh, human years. Human
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Not dog
Not
years.
dog
I don't know
years.
the time
No
by
no
math.
maths.
No. Okay, we're
Or
in
divide
human.
by 7.
Okay, yeah, we're in human years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, oldest dog. A, 32, B, 27, C, 30, or D, 29?
Could you repeat that?
I can indeed. So how old was the world's oldest dog? He was on an Australian cattle farm and his name was Bluey.
I just really need to channel the life of Bluey and what Bluey may have experienced.
I like that he was Australian. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and on a
great.
cattle farm.
So A, 32 years old. B, 27 years old. C, 30 years old. Or D, 29 years old.
Oh.
So 32, 27, 30 and 29.
Okay.
This one's a hard one. It's a bit of a
Yeah,
guess.
isn't it though?
I just want to believe that Bluey had a beautiful 32 years on the cattle station and just lived a beautiful,
So you think
glorious
32 and you
life.
think
I'm
27?
a bit of a pessimist, I guess.
Well, it was actually in between. It was 29 years old.
Oh, boy!
We'll do it for Australia though, Bluey.
3 years. 3 glorious extra years I dreamed he had.
Oh.
Okay. May
Okay.
he rest in peace.
We've got a cat question now.
Oh.
No.
Well, I'm a cat person.
Oh, okay.
On average, how many whiskers does a cat have?
Goodness.
A, is it 8, B, 16, C, 12, or D, 24? Yeah.
One more time?
Little whiskers. So we've got
So
A, 8,
Yep.
B, 16, C, 12, sorry, or D, 24.
Yeah, okay, cool. Sure. I'm playing.
All right, what do we got? What are we thinking?
Well, they're shifty little bladders, so I'm going to go with this.
The correct answer was D24.
She's done it again.
I knew it. They're
She's done
so,
it again.
they're so sneaky.
Twice.
They're so sneaky. And so you've got to think 24 whiskers.
24
They've
whiskers.
gotta-
Well, yeah, that's
they've
right.
gotta
Why
have
are they doing
24.
those
They've
things?
got to have 24 because they
Absolutely.
just know
Yeah,
so
yeah,
much.
yeah. That's
Alrighty.
very true.
Got one more question.
I feel like Charlotte is doing very well.
Normal adult dogs have how many teeth? Is it A, 24, B, 38, C, 42, or D, 32? So, we've got 24,
It feels like a question you should know the answer to, doesn't it?
An adult dog.
an adult dog.
Average.
How many teeth?
Yep. Okay.
So 24,
Right.
32,
Uh-huh.
42, 32.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. What are we thinking? Are you confident on your answers? Just counting your teeth. Pretty sure humans have 32.
Ah. I can't remember what the numbers were, but let's go this.
The correct answer was C.
Ah, no way! What a world! What a world!
That means that Charlotte is the winner of today's
Cleaned the
trivia.
floor in there. I mean, I don't know. Well done. Well done. Hey?
Congratulations,
Thanks,
congratulations.
ladies and
I mean, God, I really should have given it to the
Unbelievable.
guests, though. shouldn't I?
Unbelievable.
That
No,
was
but
really
I
rude
learned
of
a
me.
thing or two today, didn't I?
Oh!
Tell you what.
That is really interesting.
It was
Caitlin.
indeed.
Thank you so much for coming and teaching us all about
Always a
cats and
pleasure.
dogs.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, that was great. Well, that was a lot of fun, but let's take a break to celebrate, and we're going to come back after the commercials. Welcome back again, guys. Well, those really tricky hints. I don't have no idea what the 3D printer
I
could
have
be.
no idea.
So
I
let's.
think I need one more hint, Charlotte.
you know what? It's just a really difficult one this week. Hint number 3 is.
What's up, Doc?
Well,
What
look,
is up, Doc?
if
That's
I
the real
didn't-
question.
Yeah, well, you know, if I didn't know what it was from hint number 1,
Yeah.
hint number 2, I should hopefully know what it is by hint number 3. But who knows?
Now on to our next story about dog people versus cat people.
Ooh, it's on.
Contentious.
Hi, I'm Mel, and this is my dog Petey, and I'm a dog person.
Hi, I'm Daniel, and this is my cat Chi Chi.
Hi, I'm Peter, and I'm a dog person, and this is my dog Bella.
So today I'm just going to ask you a few questions about yourself, and I'll compare the answers to research that was completed by Denise Guastello and another set of research which was conducted by Samuel D. Gosling, and see if you really are a dog or a cat person. Shall we begin? Alright, now are you an outgoing or sociable person?
I'm definitely an outgoing, sociable person.
I see myself being very somewhat sociable. I do find that, I like to hang around with others, yeah.
I'm more of an outgoing person. I go out every 1 or 2 weeks.
Do you think of yourself as an intelligent person?
Well, considering I'm doing engineering, yes, I do. I do believe I'm quite intelligent.
I'm book smart, but I'm not really common sense smart,
Are you a neurotic person? Like, are you prone to anxiety and stress?
No.
I can't say that I do.
I do get stressed easily, so I'd say yes.
Would you prefer to live alone in an apartment in the city or in a rural area?
Apartment in the city.
I'd have to say rural area. I find the city much too cramped.
I'd prefer to live in a rural area. City's too busy for me, it stresses me out.
Less travel, more stuff to do.
Would you say that you are a conformist? Like you follow like social trends, or are you more of an individual?
I think I stand as more of an individual.
I would say no to that. I do believe in a sense of self-identity.
I don't like doing what other people do, I like doing what I want to do.
More of an individual.
Now, are you an open-minded person?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, open to anything.
I would say so, yeah.
Do you prefer more sophisticated jokes? Or do you like the fart jokes and videos of people falling over and memes, that sort of thing?
I prefer the fart jokes, any memes, not, all the jokes that aren't very politically correct,
I am a stickler for a good, intricate joke. The ones where that make you think, yeah.
More the crude humour, I would think.
Now, are you ready to find out your score? To see which ballpark you land in? Are you a cat person or are you a dog person? In a landslide.
Don't tell me I'm a cat person.
You are indeed a cat person.
You're a dog person.
Yes! Thank God.
You are a cat person.
Well, I already knew I was. It's just good to get that clarification. I hate cats.
So cute.
I love the way that it ended.
I love the way that I hate cats.
I don't like cats.
The dog woman got the final word.
Are you a dog person or a cat person?
Look, I love all animals, but dogs have a special place in my heart. Yes. What about you?
I'm very much a dog person.
Well,
I have abandonment issues from a cat.
Okay. Well, on that note, it's time to reveal the 3D printer. But first, we've got to read our 3 hints.
Ah, yes. Here we go.
Hint number 1.
We love carrots.
Hint number 2.
Easter.
Hint number 3.
What's up, Doc?
What could it be?
Charlotte, what do you think it is?
What could it be? Let's have a look. I wonder what it is. I have no idea what it is.
I think we'll have 2 ears.
Well,
It's got to have just 2 ears.
Yeah, I think,
Looking at it,
you know what?
only 2 ears.
I think we really do know what it is. It's a
It's
rabbit!
a rabbit!
It's so cute!
Charlotte's decimation
Oh
in
my
trivia
gosh,
time.
I had a rabbit once.
And now you have another.
Her name was Silky. She's so cute. As always, a big thank you to our friends at the 3D Printer Superstore for this wonderful little guy.
And don't forget to check out Facebook and Instagram because we're all about social media too.
Bye!
Thank you, bye. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. It's so
Look
cute!
at the little rabbit.